Don't judge anyone based on the difference of autism. Every person who has autism acts, looks, behaves, thinks, and believes differently about themselves and the world around them. Some of them need help, some of them can be independent, and others cannot. Let go of the expectations and rules of how each autistic individual are supposed to be and act. Every person who has or is currently diagnosed with autism is different. Whatever you perceive them as or what you believe about them is not based on them, it's based on you. And I find out that I had that diagnosis when I was 7. Now, as an adult, I don't most of the time feel like I'm autistic. And I'm not banning or dismissing my autistic diagnoses. I function well. I am independent. I am strong when it comes to my emotions. I know how to communicate, and I find myself that I need to work on things, and I am not ashamed of it. Whatever patterns I learned them when I was little. That doesn't excuse my autism at all. Most days I do feel like I have autism, and I do accept my autism diagnosis. It's just part of me. But everybody has point of views with the autism spectrum. Like, whoa, you say that you don't feel autistic, so why are you dismissing or why are you shaming yourself because you have autism? You should never be ashamed. Well, I perceive things differently. I went through bullying a lot in high school and in middle school. I went to like almost 4 different schools throughout my childhood. I remembered the time where I begged to my parents that I wanted to get some help, the right help that I needed, because I wanted to learn how to make friends. I wanted to learn how to develop relationships. And my dream came true, and I learned a lot of skills that I never knew throughout my life. And once I got out of those programs and those skill teachers and teachings that that I learned, it was unbelievable. And not saying that I was cured, but I had the feeling like I had a lot of help, and I know how to embrace myself to the world, and I know how to feel the best autistic person in the world. I bet it's hard for some people who are like me, high functioning, but sometimes they feel stuck in life, lost in life. They feel unworthy. Some people feel they're unlovable and there's no purpose in life. But I want to ask you guys one question. If someone tells you something, you have autism, you can't do this, or why are you shaming yourself if you have autism, or what are you doing here in this world? Like, does other people's opinions matter to you as an autistic individual? Or, what if you are part of the LGBT community and you have autism, and someone tells you, wait a minute, but you have autism and you're gay, are you bisexual, are you transgender? Like, what's going on? Like, Like, can you love someone else? You need to believe that you are worthy. You need to believe who you are and what you stand for as an individual. People could tell you crazy mean things in this world and to you, right? They could tell you a bunch of things that aren't true for you. So why are you brushing it off from your shoulder? Why are you keeping it to yourself? You know, some people even tell me that I don't look autistic at all. And I'm not saying that it's a rude thing. I'm not saying that I like it. I'm not saying that it makes me more happy and makes me more lovable. I'm not saying that. I'm not judging any autistic individual because each autistic individual is made differently and is different than I am. And, whatever someone tells me, whether I look autistic, whether I act autistic or not, whether I perceive myself as autistic, I'm not gonna let that in. I'll just say thank you so much, or okay, thank you for letting me know. But I am not saying or letting other people's opinions get into me because I know what my opinions are. I know what I stand for. I know what I believe in. I know myself than other people. They could probably tell me, well, why do you say you have autism and you act like you don't, or are you masking? I don't care. People could think I'm masking. People could think I'm pretending like I don't. People could think that whatever. But none of those beliefs will stop me because I know myself than others. I love myself deeply. I care about my own being. So none of those opinions matter. What matters is how I perceive myself as.